wanting to do a review of this resort for quite some time and finally got the opportunity to do so. Now this is a 5-star resort located in Runaway Bay, St. Anne, Jamaica, and here I present my review. Now, first impressions up on arriving, the lobby was huge. It was an open air, clean lobby, and it gave that sense of luxury and, basically made us anticipate what was to come. The overall check-in process was smooth. We actually arrived about 15 minutes early and was able to check in within less than 5 minutes. Now, I've seen a lot of reviews online, and some of the persons made mention that the staff wasn't very friendly at the front desk. But my personal experience was that the staff was extremely friendly, allowed us to check in actually 10 minutes earlier. There was also the ambassador, which was working in the lobby on that day, and he personally escorted us to our room. He struck up a conversation, got us talking, made us feel welcome and very happy to actually be there. Now, overall thoughts on the room, it was fantastic. The room was modern, it was very big and very spacious. There wasn't any outdated furniture that I could see. And there was a really big bed, big enough for 3 or 4 persons, which was quite awesome. Now, throughout the room, there's also a bunch of different furniture, such as a sofa and a little mini dining table as well. Now there's also a little bit of Jamaican touch in the room with the Appleton Jamaican rum. So you'll know that if you're from Jamaica, that's actually a classic and it pretty much goes well with any beverage. There's also a coffee maker so that you can make your coffee in the morning. And as well, if you look at the bottom, there'll be a mini fridge. Now this mini fridge has some sodas, some water, and some Red Stripe beers as well, which is another Jamaican favorite. There was also some candy in the fridge door, which was pretty cool and something that you could have in the late night before going to bed. As for the view from the balcony, we didn't actually get a poolside view, which I was kind of hoping for, but the view we did get was still great. We actually got a view of the beautifully landscaped property. You could see a tennis court to the left, and we actually got this beautiful sight to take in. So I may have preferred the poolside, but this was actually not that bad of a view as well. Also, considering we probably wouldn't be spending a lot of time here on the balcony, it was just fine for us. I absolutely loved the bathroom. It was very clean, very spacious, and I particularly liked the jacuzzi, which was neatly tucked away in the corner. I spent quite a bit of time there. There was also his and her basins, which was cool, and what I liked was that the toilet was actually separated from the shower, which was an amazing thing to see. I definitely cared for that. As it relates to the shower, it was made of stone throughout, and it really had that modern feel to it, with a shower up top, and there was also a little sprinkler that you could use when you were showering as well. Alright, so I'm about to head to breakfast, so I'm gonna get ready. I'm excited to see what's on the menu and what I can have today. I already started with some food for breakfast delivered to my room. So yeah, I'm excited to get my day started, and I'm excited to show you what's on the menu at the buffet. As it relates to the restaurants, there are quite a few to choose from, both on the luxury side and the grand side. And the unique thing about being over the luxury side is that you have access to the grand side of the resort. Now, there was a wide range of food items, and we're not vegetarians, but I can pretty much see that if you're a vegetarian, they cater for you as well as if you are not. So we had plenty of options to choose from, plenty different foods, both local cuisine and international cuisine as well. As it relates to seating, we were seated pretty quickly when it comes to the dining. And so yeah, that's pretty awesome. There's a bunch of restaurants to choose from on property, and again, if you're a part of the luxury side of the resort, then you have access to the grand side. Alright, so in terms of making reservations, you can actually make reservations at a few restaurants, such as the Picasso restaurant, the Oriental Takara, the Brazilian steakhouse, the Asian restaurant, as well as the Japanese. There may be one or two that I missed out, but those are the ones that actually come to mind right now. Now, we were going to be staying for a very short time at the resort, and one of the things that we heard previous guests complain about was that it's very hard to actually book reservations. Well, we actually found a workaround for that. We didn't even bother trying to book the reservations because we heard it was hard to get in the first place. So what we actually did was that we showed up at the Mikado, which is the Japanese restaurant, and we asked if there was any cancellations, which there was. Luckily, the front desk person was able to get us into a seat, and so we were able to secure our reservation at the Japanese restaurant. So this is a little tip for you if you're looking to book a reservation at the resort and you're unable to get any seat. You can always try this. Just show up and ask the front desk person if there are any cancellations. The Japanese restaurant is definitely one that I recommend. It was very fun. The chef was very engaging, talked to us throughout, asked us questions, and he was just really fun. Gave a lot of jokes. He's a very funny guy. So that's definitely something that you may want to check out while you're there. The only complaint my companion made was that the food was a little bit salty for her liking, but for me personally it was exceptionally well. So that's for the restaurants. I hope you go ahead and try it, and definitely keep my tip in mind. The pool on the luxury side was located right next to the Oasis restaurant, and this is where we actually had most of our lunch meals on a daily basis. Now, the pool being on the luxury side is for adults only, so you won't have any interference with kids. There won't be any interruptions really. And there's also a lovely bar that's located within the pool. So this is really convenient if you're swimming and you want to grab a drink. There's actually the swim up bar that's located within the pool. While we didn't spend a whole lot of time on this side of the resort, we actually saw that guests really enjoy the beach. Now, the beach is a man-made beach, and you can see that there are a set of rocks that actually break the waves coming into shore. So while the outer section of the rocks is really rough, the inner section where tourists actually swim is quite calm. Now, I did see some reports online about there being rocks when persons go to swim, but being that I didn't actually get to try the beach myself, I cannot really comment on that side of things. We actually carved out this section of the resort, which had a nice little gazebo where we took some nice shots of the ocean and relaxed for the evening. But definitely, if you're here, you'll probably want to get some sun and explore and enjoy what the beach has to offer. Now, that concludes my review of this amazing 5-star resort. If you're thinking about coming to Jamaica, then I definitely recommend that you check it out. I've put some extras in the description box. Also, if you're thinking about booking a vacation here, then I recommend that you book through my link, which is also in the description below. Thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe and let me know your thoughts in the comments.